Hello, I am Tato Cat and welcome to my channel. Today we're playing Sentimental Trickster. I apologize if my voice is a little bit off. I have a bit of a cold, but I'm being a rebel and recording anyways. Last time we saved Jin's butt and now we're trying to get people to join us for a birthday. That's pretty much where we left off. Alright, let's continue. I sigh and go back to the living room. Kane, do you have a sec? Sure, take a seat. Kane closes his photo album and pats the space next to him. No thanks, it won't take long. Oh, okay. As usual, I'm being a weirdo, but he doesn't seem bothered by it. He smiles. So, are you free today? Yeah, I was planning to just stay home and relax. I hope no one calls to invite me anywhere. Oh. Popular people problems. Something I'll never have to worry about. Great. Do you want to eat with us? I mean, Soichiro's busy, but I'll ask Shinya if he wants in. Oh, so that means Soichiro won't be cooking. Nope. We can order human food. I mean, takeaway. I'd love to join you, and I do know a great Chinese place nearby that delivers. Awesome, thanks. I'll let you know when it's dinner time. I walk out of the living room without looking back. I caught one. I don't want to give him a chance to get away. I walk to Shinya's door and knock. If I'm extremely lucky, he won't be at work right now. There's no answer, but I think I hear a chair creak, so I knock again. There's silence. Is he in there ignoring me? Only one way to find out. I start banging on the door. This time the chair creaks with a lot more force, and I hear quick loud footsteps. The door flings open, and I barely manage to avoid getting my nose smashed. I find myself face to face with Shinya. He regards me through narrowed eyes. His jaw is clenched so hard I see a tiny vein bulging on his temple. Shinya! Long time no see. So what have you been up to? His eyes twitch. I have been spending my time in a pleasant and productive manner. That is until you appeared. Oh, I've been great too. It's nice of you to ask. He starts closing the door, so I grab it. Wait. Okay, I'll be quick. Me and possibly other people are having dinner together. I want you to join us. Why do I have to eat with you? Because it's what people do. Normal people. He's not normal, remember, he's a vampire, and we're only staying on Monday. I thought you might want to try it sometime. Unlike you, I do not have time for aimless chit-chat. I eat my meals in my room so I can get back to work faster. That sounds healthy. I'm kinda like that too. Come on, it's just dinner. I'm not asking you to marry me. I see absolutely no reason why I should comply with your request. Goodbye. He slams the door shut. Jerk. Fine. We're better off without him. Okay. Who else can I invite to my non-birthday party? Maybe Jin would like to come. I'll call him. Oh goodness. I didn't think this through with having to do voices. Hey Haru, I was just thinking about you. Oh really? I guess we're on the same wavelength. What's up? Not much. I just wanted to ask if you'd like to come over for dinner with the guys tonight. Awesome. I don't have any food left at home. That's the face I would make. Cool. Is Soichiro cooking? Nah, we'll probably order Chinese or something.
Damn, I've always wanted to try his food.
Why?
Technically, it's not poisonous, but can kill you anyway. It holds a mysterious power.
What a reason. Maybe next time.
Roger that. I'll be there in 3 hours tops. See you.
Bye. Around dinner time, I make my way to the living room. Honey's waiting for me. He hands me the restaurant's menu. Let's see. What do you recommend?
I'm not sure. I haven't eaten here myself yet, but my friends have told me it's very good. Apparently, the place is new, so they're doing their best to gain customers.
New, huh? Sounds good. Let's try it. Dinner turns out edible. Quite good, even. When we're done eating, we make ourselves comfortable at the table. Each of us holds a cup of his drink of choice. Mine's green tea. I glanced around. This is a perfect opportunity to get closer to another human being. And there's no better bonding tool than a couple of weird-ass questions. Do you believe in life after death? If you had a superpower, what would it be? If you were convicted of a crime, how would you adapt in prison? I feel like if you had a superpower, this is not a weird one. I think this is the weirdest one. I want to ask this. Does it matter which one I ask, or is this sort of a just choose whatever to see interesting dialogue sort of option? I feel like this is a boring one. And I don't really care about this one. Let's ask this one. Let's see where this path goes.
Prison. Man, that's tough.
I could see him going to prison for doing something like being a vigilante or something. I turn my head to look at Jin. He's frowning.
I wouldn't be able to work at the university. How long would I be locked up?
I am not sure. A couple of years?
I know. I get ripped. Then I'd rise to power and command my own prison army. Maybe even break out. But what next? Leave the country? Become a crime lord? So many questions.
Any more and there'll be steam coming out of his ears. Are you okay? Maybe you're overthinking the issue. I need to distract him. I glance at Kane. What would you do, Kane?
Well, I hope none of us will have such a problem in the future. But it's a very interesting question. What made you think of it?
Way to answer the question by not answering the question, Kane. It was a movie I watched recently. A guy was thrown into prison for a crime he didn't commit, but in reality, it was just an experiment. There was a mastermind behind all of it. He wanted to see if a good guy could survive in the toughest prison in the country. I would watch that movie he saw. Needless to say, it was shonen. It sounds like it. It'd probably be like 600 episodes too. Kane regards me with a dazzling smile.
I see. How did it end?
It hasn't yet. It's going to last 40 years. The usual, the hero got so strong that he defeated all his opponents, including the mastermind. They had one epic battle with lots of punching, wall jumping, and bending at impossible angles.
Simple and clean. I like it.
It wasn't exactly clean with all the guts flying around. And I still don't know what Kane would do if he went to prison. As usual, he managed to dodge the question. We spend the rest of the day talking and watching TV. I'm beat. I think I'll go to bed now. Thanks for today. I take a quick shower and return to my room. I never really expected the guys to celebrate my birthday with me. And technically, they didn't. I didn't tell them it was my birthday. But I'm glad at least some of them ate dinner with me. It wasn't a perfect birthday, but it sure was better than last year's. Maybe someday I'll even tell them what today was. A few days passed. One of the nights I'd gone to Jin's, Ayumi had asked if I wanted to go to her school play. She's always so secretive, I had no idea that she was even going to be in one. She told me it was no big deal, but if I was going to hang out with Jin anyway, I might as well go. She didn't need to say it, but I could tell she wanted me to go, so I said yes. The night of the play, I'm surprised when the curtains are pulled. It's Peter Pan, and she's playing Wendy. I can't believe how naturally acting comes to her. About halfway through the show, Jin reaches over and threads his fingers through mine. We're not going to get an actual scene for this event. I stiffen. I can't believe he's holding my hand. In public, what if someone sees us, starts pointing at us and calling us homos or worse? Nervously, I glance around, but no one's even paying attention to us. Everyone cares way too much more about the play to even consider that two guys are holding hands. I relax. It's nice. It actually feels like we're having a real date. At the end of the play, we're on our feet clapping and cheering, and Ayumi is all smiles. So this is a new background. It feels very businessy. Like this could be a public building or something. I believe this is a place where a play could take place. Also, what is in this tree? It's either blue Christmas balls or giant blueberries that have like shed all over the floor. How dare it? In the lobby. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Lobby. It's very lobby-like. In the lobby, I notice that Jin and Ayumi's grandfather is in the crowd with an older woman. I watch as they come closer. Please don't talk. Jin has already started reaching for my hand again. His grandfather's eyes narrow. Jin smiles broadly. So, Grandma doesn't get one? I assume the other older lady was his grandmother. But I guess she's not important enough. Oh, hey Grandpa. I didn't realize that you were going to be here tonight. This is great. We can all be here for Ayumi. Oh, of course he's talking. Dang it. Do you honestly think what you're doing right now is appropriate, Jin? Do you think what you're doing right now is appropriate? You're just bringing lots of attention to something nobody cared about. His tone of voice is snide, and I see the woman beside him, who I assume is their grandmother, wince. Jin pauses, faltering as he stares in disbelief at his grandfather. Every time I see this guy, I dislike him a little more. We've seen him twice now. Like, the first time he was bringing food. This is the second time we've seen him. Excuse me? I can't believe you young whippersnapper. I can't believe you would come here and flaunt something like this at your sister's school. It's disgusting. Grandpa, calm down. Ayumi will be out any moment. Don't you tell me what to do. You don't get the right to tell me anything after what you've done. You're not going to corrupt your sister as well. What did he do? I want to disappear. I stare hard at the floor, memorizing every line in the tiles so I don't have to look up at the hateful man in front of me. He doesn't even know me or anything that happens in Jin and Ayumi's lives. How can he be so hateful and awful on a night that's supposed to be so fun and happy for his granddaughter? Also, this music is awfully happy for the scene that's going on. Grandpa, maybe we can talk somewhere else. Do you want to go to dinner? Your grandmother and I aren't going anywhere if you and your whatever he is comes along. Or we're whatever he is. Before we were hooligans. I stiffen and look up. I regret it instantly. Ayumi has come out from backstage and has heard this little exchange. All around us, it feels like everyone is watching us, murmuring. All of the good feelings of being able to be out and proud in the city are squashed like an ant under a shoe.
Grandpa, what are you yelling about?
I'm not yelling, sweetheart. I was just talking loudly and judgmentally. I was just telling Jin that it is inappropriate to be bringing the kind of company he keeps to your school play, especially considering what tomorrow is.
Jin goes white. Ayumi, oh, she made a face. That was, just apathy. Ayumi looks like she's going to burst into tears. Even the grandma looks uncomfortable. I've decided I really don't like this guy. Me too. I mean, I wasn't particularly fond when he called us hooligans, but, it's just an old way of thinking, he has like this purple hair and it's supposed to be Japan and everything. But now he's kind of a judgmental prick.
It was a beautiful performance. Your grandmother and I should be going.
They leave awkwardly, and there is still silence. I don't even feel like I can touch Jin. There are so many people around us still whispering and murmuring at the aftermath. I don't even know what to say. Jin is trembling, and now Ayumi is looking at the floor. Jin, We should go home. I bet you're starved, Ayumi.
I'm okay.
She doesn't sound okay. No one sounds okay. We all quickly leave, and it feels like everyone is parting for us. Like we're tainted somehow. Or is my mind just making that up? Probably. But people are probably going, man, that guy's a jerk. What a judgmental prick. Murmur, murmur, murmur. And they're probably thinking they're probably thinking of the grandfather in a more negative light than anything that we're doing, honestly. Jin walks slightly ahead of us, and I frown before looking down at Ayumi and smiling. I don't think that sentence makes any sense, but whatever. This was supposed to be her big night, after all. Since you did such a good job as Wendy, we should celebrate.
I'm not hungry.
Well, I am. What if I got some fried chicken? My treat. She seems to consider it. After all, it's not every day she can get her hands on fried chicken, I'm sure.
Well, if you're paying...
Of course, it's supposed to be a happy night. Ahead of me, it's almost like Jin flinches slightly. Seriously, what is up with him? Ayumi, your grandpa's a pretty strict guy, huh?
Yeah, I don't even know why he came if all he was going to do was complain.
That's all old people know how to do. Complain about their joints, the weather, and the price of gasoline. Seriously, and why was he getting mad about tomorrow? Is there something going on? And now it's back to being awkward. She fidgets a little and stares hard at her brother's back. Is she worried about something?
He always gets upset on the anniversary of...
It's really nice that you considered taking us out to eat, but it is a school night for Ayumi. We should probably just get going and eat at home. Huh? I don't want her to be too tired for school tomorrow. After all, this was a pretty big day. So, while that's really kind of you, we're going to have to take a rain check on that chicken. Oh, okay. Ayumi watches the both of us like a hawk, and I can tell that she's confused by the exchange, but not as confused as I am. What the heck is going on? What is happening tomorrow? Well, good night. See you later, Haru. Good night, Jin. Good night, Ayumi.
Night, Haru. Thank you for coming to my play.
Anytime. It was a lot of fun. I watched them walk off in confusion. What in the actual heck just happened? It's only after they're gone and I realize that it's Friday and Ayumi doesn't have school tomorrow. Has Jin just lied to me? And expected I wouldn't notice? Yes he did. Which is not very heroic of him. I don't know if I get Jin at all. He runs so hot and cold that sometimes I don't know if he likes me or if he's just pretending. Part of me is hurt that he didn't tell his stupid grandfather off for being an old bigot. But another part of me wonders if I'm selfish for just wanting a moment where I felt like a normal guy at my boyfriend's sister's play. Are we his boyfriend? Did we go to that level? I snort. Boyfriend? Okay, we didn't. Who's to say that Jin is even my boyfriend? He's obviously keeping things from me. He'll kiss me and hold my hand one minute, then act aloof and ignore me the next. It makes my heart hurt. I make my way back to Soichiro's and slip into my room. I'm not hungry anymore anyway. I can still feel the imaginary eyes of the crowd on me, just for daring to be myself, to hold another man's hand in public. It makes me think of back then. Are we going to see back then? With a groan, I slip into my PJs and under the covers, hoping for a restful night of sleep. I take it we're not going to get that. Oh, we did get that. Okay. I wake up in a terrible mood. All I can think of is Jin's grandfather's eyes on us and Jin refusing to defend us. Not to mention all the eyes on us when Grandpa made a scene. I feel humiliated. With a groan, I pull the covers back over my head. I don't even want to think about it. After about 30 minutes of wallowing in my own pity, I decide to get up and do something about it. I head to the bathroom and do my business and have a refreshing exchange with Soichiro that clears my head. I'll go over to their house and see him in person. Then Jin can't hide from my questions. I knock several times on Jin's door when I get there, but no luck. Neither he nor Ayumi seems to be home. Now we're inside the home. That's not good. How did we get in there? Just what are you doing today? With a sigh, I decide to walk around town and try to get my mind on something else. Of course, that doesn't work. Anytime you want to think about something other than what's upsetting you, you fixate on it. I don't know what it is I expect from Jin, but this isn't it. He's usually so open and willing to drop anything for others that him lying and skirting issues is worrisome. But then, what are Jin and I? We've never actually said we're going out. We've kissed a couple times, we've held hands, we've wanted to have sex. My phone rings. I look down, hoping it's Jin, and I'm only slightly disappointed when it's Ayumi's number. Hey Ayumi, what's...
I need your help. It's Jin.
Dun dun dun.
My blood runs cold. She sounds so scared. Ayumi, what happened?
Jin got really upset. We went... Today is...
Look, I'm not far. Are you at your house? I'm coming. I'm already bolting for their place. She didn't say that they're out at the house though.
Yeah. Thank you. Please just get here.
I guess she is at the house. She's crying. Are you okay, Ayumi?
No. I mean, I'm not hurt or anything. I just want Jin to be okay. I know he's sad.
I round the corner and I see their house. She's sitting on the steps, tears streaking her face. Why is he still on the phone? I'm here. Okay, at least they put the phone down now. She looks up and immediately runs to me. Aww, poor Ayumi. She throws her arms around me and starts crying harder. Things must be really bad if she's showing this much emotion. Come on, let's go inside. Tell me what's going on and I'll find him. I usher her in as she sniffles. As soon as she regains composure, she starts.
I knew it. We were at our parents' graves. It's their anniversary today.
I knew they were dead. The realization hits me like a lightning bolt. Oh, Ayumi, I'm so sorry. She shakes her head.
It's fine. The real problem is Grandpa started being nasty. All the relatives were there, asking how we were. They all want to ask, and they never want to help. Jin worked so hard, and it's not like any of them tried to lift a finger. Not like we need them anyway. But then they start acting like he's a bad role model, or I'm being raised wrong. And I'm fine. We're fine. Jin is such a great guy, and
and they don't see that, but you see it, right?
Yeah, I do.
But Grandpa was laying into him for forgetting about today last night, which doesn't even make sense. And hinting that Jin doesn't take care of me, and as soon as we got home, he just left. And I wanted to spend the day with him. I wanted to talk about Mom and Dad and honor their memory. I know it's hard for him, everything considered. I wish he'd just treat the boys in our family the same way he treats the boys in his life.
I get it. I'll find him, Ayumi.
Just be fast. He looked scary.
What do you mean?
Like, he didn't care about anything at all. It scared me.
Just hearing her say the words is enough to terrify me. But I try to give her what I feel is a confident smile. Don't worry. We'll get back here and have a relaxing day, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Haru.
I hit the street and call Jin's phone. He doesn't answer. I also call Satoshi at the paramedics and Setsuko at the club. But neither has seen him. Both promise to keep a lookout for him. I end up going to school, which is open for the weekend classes, and talk to a few students, but no one has seen him either. Again, I try his phone and nothing. Panic starts to well in my chest. Where the heck is he? Eventually start wandering the town between places that he and I have gone before. The grocery store, the park, and finally, the convenience store. And that's when I hear him. Okay, we'll end this episode here. We'll see what's happening with Jin. I am too. Have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon.